You got your teeth in? You ready?
No, I took them out because I'm hungry. I need to eat, but
Oh,
so
all
they're
right.
not in right now, actually.
Um, Nothing scarier than when you go to give your wife a kiss and she says, "I don't got my teeth in."
No, I have my teeth in.
Oh, she had them in.
It's a Invisalign.
Yeah, she has real teeth, everybody.
Yes, but it's just funny because when I have it in, I'm like, I have to go put my teeth in, or talking funny because I have my teeth in. So it's like I have dentures. Like yeah, but it's
just
actually
weird to
just
hear her say
my
that.
Invisaligners. But I don't have them in right now because I actually had planned to eat a snack, but I did not. I'm hungry.
Anyways, we've been gone for a couple weeks. We had to upgrade some of our equipment. The computer that I had was just not cutting it anymore. Not only was it taking long in post with editing video, audio, and all that, but our new phones and newer technology and new software updates were just not allowing us to be efficient in anything. So I've been wanting to do this for a while, and I finally was able to upgrade the computer and a laptop, something that's more. I can take it places. I mean, obviously, it's a lot more. I can't think of the word. It's a lot easier to take everywhere than my 27-inch desktop.
It's convenient.
That's I don't know why I couldn't think of the fucking word convenient.
It's a convenient MacBook.
And it's up to date. It's one of the brand new ones that came out, and this is our first time recording on it. So, yes, we are excited to be back. And, one of the things I wanted to touch on before we really get started is I remember when we first started talking about doing a podcast, and when you're wanting to do something, at first you want everything to be perfect. You want to have the perfect studio. You want to have the perfect, microphone, the camera, the computers. Everything wants to be perfect. And then there was a Gary Vee episode that he was just grilling this person, and then he said, "Do you have a phone?" He said, "Yeah." He said, "Then you have everything you need to start a podcast." And it's just, there's sometimes when you just got to get going. If there's something that you know you're going to have fun doing or you're passionate about doing, you just have to do it. You can't wait for the right time. And when he said that, it kind of like clicked. Like, you really, it might not be great quality, but if the content is there, then you have what you need to start doing a podcast. You don't need everything to be perfect. And so talking about getting a new computer, even though you don't need everything to be perfect, if you do want to get rolling, you do have to have things that
work.
But I've always tried to hold that perspective, and if you're wanting to do something, don't wait for it to be perfect. Just fucking do it. Just fucking go. So yeah, that's where we've been, and we look forward to getting back on a roll. And maybe now with this computer, it might be easy. I know it will be easier to actually get Alex on the podcast.
Oh yeah.
It'll be a lot easier with this. So, and if you missed it, our last video we did a we tried some Japanese candy, and it was
garbage.
It was garbage. One of our friends from the gym, who is she in Tokyo? Do you know what part of Japan she is in now?
No, I'm something.
Oh, Okinawa.
Maybe.
Her husband serves, and
so that's where they're stationed right now.
That's where they're stationed right now, and she was basically telling us that it's like garbage for kids.
Yeah, she's like, that's like the stuff you're eating is like kid stuff. So we were super excited, but she sent us a super amazing treat package from Japan, which I imagine will be here soon. I know she had it ready to go. She posted in her Instagram story that she was hooking us up with some good stuff.
Like the legit treats that you would find at World Market and stuff like that. The most popular stuff.
You are obsessed with World Market.
I have nothing else
all about like what you find at World Market.
I have nothing else I've never seen those treats anywhere else. So
yeah, but I think it's stuff that's not at World Market.
It is. That picture that she said, I saw that exact stuff while you were floating around looking at millions of journals when I was in the candy section looking at world candy. So don't talk to me about
you want to travel the world, just go to World Market.
Travel the world, just go get journals at World Market. I knew I shouldn't have showed her that section. She was there forever. Oh my God. And then she got these stupid fucking avocado ice bags to put on your eyes.
Oh, but they work though.
And they're terrifying too. So.
they're cute. Put them in the microwave or the freezer and put them on your eyes to help with inflammation and headaches.
Yeah. So, anyways, we are looking forward to trying that out. And actually, if you do watch the last video, because the computer and I had to use iMovie instead of Final Cut, the audio is a little off.
Oh,
So it looks like we're speaking Japanese.
looks like
actually.
one of those foreign films where the
Dubbed
voices
over.
are talking, but they're
It
saying
does,
something
yeah.
else.
Yeah. So, anyways, that's what we have got going on, and actually, we are going to start recording on Fridays now as well. And still, I think it's just a weekend to get everything ready and pushed out on Monday. But
I just like to be lazy on Sunday, and so having to get ready to record.
the only thing we do Sundays is Jamie cleans the house and I do the grocery shopping, and then basically, unless we're at the beach, we have nothing else going on.
Well, I get ready usually for the week, though. Like, I get my calendar organized and my appointments and stuff and all that. But otherwise, I mean, it's a loungewear, snack all day, relax, TV, nothing Sunday. Sunday, fun day, nothing day.
Yeah, and so she's been bitching and moaning since we woke up this morning about getting ready.
Hence
so
why it's almost 2 o'clock.
And
We're
recording.
just now recording.
So
'Cause I did
yeah.
thrash around for quite a while this morning.
Yeah,
I
so
did not want to get ready. But I did.
yeah, well, that's where we're at. So it's weird how exciting you can get just knowing that you can move forward smoothly and not have the stress of something failing on you. So we're excited, and that leads us into, since we have talked, I don't know if we're in a new phase, but you are slowly getting back to work.
Technically,
Yeah.
we're in like phase 2.5, to be honest,
Okay.
like 2.5 in our county. Or a lot of the counties in our state of California have moved into like halfway to phase 3, but there is a lot of counties. Actually, even one of my girlfriends up in the Bay Area, they're still not even barely moving along there because there's too many cases and stuff. But yeah, technically we're in 2.5, phase 2.5. So originally salons, barbershops, and stuff were in phase 3, but governor did bump them into 2, so we were able to start opening. So I can officially take clients out of the salon. Salon doors are open. Just a lot of precautions and different steps we have to take for our clients now. But it is exciting. Last week I was officially in the salon, so that was
Nice.
awesome. So
Nice. Well, as far as the phases like Jamie just talked about and everything, I wanted to touch on how, I mean, you and I don't follow it closely. Like, I know you have a little bit more because of your business and everything, but one of the things that's so scary is our county in particular in the last decade, I'd say, especially in the more, last 5 years, has really grown off of tourism. During the weekend, every weekend, whether it's a holiday or not, we get people from the valley that come to our beach towns. Paso Robles is essentially the new Napa Valley. It is, the wine business is just taking over California, and it's all over the world now. The hotels that we have in this area and resorts on the beaches, San Luis looking a lot more like Santa Barbara. This county lives off tourism. And it is really scary, especially when we start hearing about the fair just being canceled. How much money that thing brings in, how many jobs people count on during the summer.
Yeah, so our mid-state fair here in Paso Robles is huge, and it's
one of the biggest in the
state. And they waited up until the very last minute, as far out as they could possibly wait to cancel it, and it has officially been canceled as of last week, which is a huge blow. I mean, I think a lot of people predicted this was going to happen because large gatherings aren't even allowed yet. They're still trying to keep it groups of under 10, and this brings thousands and thousands from all over, out of the area, out of state. People travel for this fair because we have some of the best concert acts and, fair foods and vendors. It really, truly, I mean, I grew up the Bay Area. We didn't have a fair like this. So when I moved here and everybody would come shopping at this clothing store I worked at, and they were like buying fair clothes, and I was like, fair clothes, like dirty animal fair, like what? And now it's something I really personally enjoy as well is date night at the fair, fair food, and usually a couple country concerts with the girls. So yeah, to have it officially canceled is a big blow, definitely, to our area for sure.
Yeah, and it's just scary to think we've seen what it's done to some of our local businesses. And it's just the trickle-down effect from the top down from the state, like how once everything opens up again, we can't just count on the people who have been out of work to supply the money that all these businesses are going to need to catch up and all that. So I don't know what the hell we're gonna do. Obviously, like I said, there's gonna be tons of grants. Like the fair just got that $1 million grant last year to fix all the buildings and AC and all stuff, and so there's stuff that they can do. But when the whole fucking state is gonna be looking for money, all these counties, it's scary to
the
think.
fair they had a post. The event center where they hold the fair had a post regarding if without having the fair, it's over $2 million loss and needing help, or else they might not be able to stay open. And the event center, as far as I know, has been around forever. I mean, we're really big in this area with animals and FFA and all that stuff, which I'm not familiar with at all, but I know the event center has hosted a lot for the community and state. So to hear that, they're good, this is such a blow. This is something that they depend on, is really scary, in general. But I mean,
and then not even the event center, but I haven't been there yet. But there's a place called Vina Robles Amphitheater, and that's on 46 West. That's so people that come over from the valley, or people that it's like right in the middle of a main junction for the 101 and 46. So you really get people coming to that amphitheater from anywhere from I-5 to 101. It's just like, it almost is like the epicenter of that main junction, and so that is a big one that I don't know if I know they pull big names, but stuff like that is just...
It is. I feel like with them, though, they might have more opportunity to open sooner rather than later, just because it is a small venue and it is an outdoor venue, so they are able to control a lot of like their seating.
Okay.
I mean, they could, they could make designated spots in the grass for like 6 feet distance or however. So I mean, I actually haven't heard anything about them, to be honest, like as far as where they're at right now. I mean, I'm sure most of the acts have canceled for the season, but at the same time, like, I don't know.
Even the places that are open, like we went to Barrel House this weekend, and it was so nice to get out and just see people and be around people. But when Jamie went up to buy a beer, they give you a cup of noodles. Is that what they? Mm-hmm. And if you don't want it, they just give it it's a donation for one of the food banks. So
yeah. And that basically was their way around, because right now in our phase as well, dining is open and wineries and bars are open if they serve food. If food is not served, like it's just strictly alcohol beverages, wine tasting, they're not allowed to be open, which again is a bummer. So to get around that loophole, they or use a loophole, they are serving with every alcohol purchase, there's giving you a cup of noodles. And so that's like them serving food. I knew there had to be something they were doing, because I was like, how are they able to, be open? Because they are just typically beer. And they usually have food trucks out front, but the food trucks don't count as far as in, serving the food. So they're giving you a cup of noodles. A local pub here in our Tascadero, they're doing grilled cheese like on the grill, so which actually looked bomb, to be honest. I love me a good grilled cheese, but they're doing, purchase a drink, get a grilled cheese sandwich, so people are doing what they have to do in order to survive, basically, and I'm here for it. I support them. So
yeah, so that's basically where our county's at. It's just scary when we rely on so many other people, not just that live in this area. So it's I'm anxious to see what's going to happen going forward.
Yeah.
Moving on, we yesterday was a big day for the whole, not just America, specifically America, but the whole world, with the Falcon 9 SpaceX launch to the ISS. It was supposed to happen Wednesday, and 17 minutes before, the flight got scrubbed due to electricity in the air. So we woke up Saturday morning, and I thought I had missed it. And Jamie was like, "It's supposed to happen right now." And
half asleep.
I ran out, and it was just the coverage that was starting. So we still had 2.5, 3 hours before launch, and we sat there watching all the behind the scenes, everything leading up to it, and it was an awesome feeling to have the first commercial space flight with humans. Jamie even got goosebumps when they launched.
I had anxiety watching them. They're sitting there. I'm like, oh my gosh, just so much goes through your mind. Like, please just let it be safe and let them, let this happen. but also super, super exciting for sure. And I definitely was watching the footage, trying to see if I could see my cousin, who is a photojournalist, and he does a lot of work for NASA actually. So he was pretty up in there. You know, he was there filming when President arrived, and I think Air Force One did a takeoff or something too. He was filming that, and then
that was what the president arrived.
Yeah, and then over to the launch of the SpaceX launch. So it was really cool, and he obviously, I don't know if you've caught some of his photos, but he got some good photos, good footage. I'm sure he'll be posting more for sure. But yeah, so that was super exciting. That was neat to watch. It was definitely emotional. I think a lot of people got emotional watching it. It's just cool. It's just really neat experience for sure.
It's just cool to see. It's so foreign, not foreign, I should say, but we're just, at least at my age, I don't remember really the Endeavors and the early Apollos really paid attention to it and really knew what was going on other than this ship going up. And now to really see them say bye to their kids and their families, and see them walk that long walk and that 9-minute drive to the launch pad, to see that happening live, and then them to get in the ship knowing that they're going to be, that high above us. It's just a weird feeling. Like it's so rare for them to be like, we're above everybody right now, traveling to 16,000 miles, meters per second, through the air. It was just a cool feeling to see it all unfold and see everybody cheer in the room, and I was glad that we woke up and were able to watch it. So I'm sure
maybe you think of that one takeoff that didn't go well, and there was quite a few people up in it.
Recently?
No, years ago.
It was either Apollo 11 or 13.
Where there was a teacher, there was a bunch of civilian people in the ship that it didn't make it very far.
I think that was Richard Branson's Virgin Atlantic ship that he was building.
Okay. See, I don't even remember. I just remember that I was a kid. And I
okay, that wasn't it then.
Okay, I was a kid. Do you remember though? I think they made a movie about it and everything.
Yeah, I think that was either Apollo 11 or 13.
And there was men and women. There was quite a variety of people on there, and obviously it malfunctioned up in the air. But
I should know this.
It just made me think about back then. I was so little. Like, I remember being really little and not really totally getting what happened. I knew, it didn't go well. It blew up. But at the same time, like, watching this one, being an adult and seeing them saying bye to their kids and stuff, that flashed back through my mind. Like, oh my gosh, this is intense. Like, just let everything go well. Their families are there watching. And then it just made me think back then how no wonder that was such an emotional, day and scary experience for people when they were there watching this take off. And it just didn't go, so yeah, anyway.
Now,
Debbie Downer moment.
Now, say you didn't have a family, say it was just you, and you had the opportunity to do that, would you?
No, I'd probably barf or poop my pants. I told you that yesterday. I said I couldn't do that. Couldn't sit there for 2 hours strapped into the shuttle waiting for them to say yay or nay. My anxiety and I'd have that restless leg syndrome. My whole body would just be like...
If you trained for it, I think you would. I mean, they wouldn't just...
I'd be that person, like, T-minus 5 minutes. I got pee so bad.
Oh my God, you would. Shit.
I can't. We gotta go.
Yeah. But I'm sure that your social media has just been flooded with that, and that seems to be the only positive thing that's being flooded in our social media right now. So it was a really fun, exciting time. I'm glad that we were able to watch that. So.
Yeah, it's nice to have something so exciting and positive happening while we have everything else falling apart around this world. So
yes,
our country and
I specifically wanted to avoid that topic because it's all over the place. We don't need us to bring in more attention to everything that's going on.
Right.
So, but I just thought that was really fun. I wanted to talk about it. I'll throw some pictures up here. Everyone's seen it, but might as well. It's such an exciting time and monumental moment in our history. So, So we're gonna move on now to are all your videos funny?
Yep.
Okay, so. We got some many videos of the week today, so we are going to jump into those. Mine are really short, so I'm going to knock mine out real quick. Oh boy. So about a year or so ago, there was this. There's two funny dove videos, and one is at a wedding and one is at a funeral. And one is at a funeral, and there's these people release these doves, and they go flying into the interstate, and a semi it takes out one of the doves, and the whole crowd is just in awe. Some are laughing, some are crying. They don't know what the fuck's going on. And the other one, I think, was at a wedding where this preacher was holding this dove so fucking tight, and then when he went to go release it, he hucked it in the air like a fucking football, and it just fell right to the and let they be free, or so, he said something, and then just hucks it, and it lands on the ground, and
everybody goes,
it's so funny. And so I found these two videos that were reminding me of them, and they were just too funny not to share.
Okay, come on. Let me close the door. Right, go. Oh, Papa.
She didn't even throw it that high.
It was alive.
I know.
Its wings are broken or something.
Oh, fuck. I know this would scare the shit out of you if this...
Is that a big bird on the wall?
Yeah.
A turkey vulture?
Yeah, but he jumped. Right when he jumped, it flew, and he caught it.
What are the odds of that?
He caught it midair.
That's the weirdest thing ever. He's like, doesn't know what to do either. Like, what do I do with it now?
His friend was so caught off guard that he caught it midair.
I wasn't expecting that. That's hilarious.
All right, which one of yours do you want me to...
I don't care. Any of them are fine.
All right. Does this have a caption or just play?
No, you just have to see it. It's a gorilla, which I love gorillas, but I don't love them like this. But...
What does it do? Oh my God.
I don't even know if there's sound or not. Ew. I didn't know that's really a thing that they throw their poop in.
Yes. Whoever made this is a genius. That's from Hot Ones.
Disgusting.
Oh my God. I was not expecting that either. Fuck. That is a good one. All right.
Oh no.
I think I saw this one and it said going into going into this week or going into 2020 or something. Ooh.
Whoopsie.
That wouldn't be you because you would take your time going across.
That's true. Just like I do the Three Bridges when we
Yes.
So this is funny. I almost wasn't going to show you because I was like, I'm going to do this, but it was just too funny, so I had to share it. But
is this pulling stuff from the back seat?
Yes, but their faces when they look at their wives or girlfriends.
Wow. Hold on.
We good?
I'm gonna watch the rest. But she hit him so.
Yeah, some of them hit really hard. Do that one again because his face is funny.
Okay, I've seen some of these. I've never seen one this hard.
Wow. We good? Sorry, baby. Some chapstick. What the hell is you doing, babe?
It's not recording.
What the hell is you doing, babe? Damn!
Oh!
I just gotta get this out of my bag.
What the fuck?
Oh, I just have to get something out of my purse. Chill. It's not in here.
Fucking Brittany and Tommy did that on purpose. He knew.
No, nothing.
Oh! Yes.
Fuck! Stop, man. What the hell's wrong with you?
Can you reach and give me my purse, please?
Can you give me 1 second real quick, please?
Oh my gosh, I'll do
Oh. Oh.
Hey, babe.
This one cracks me up.
I miss you. I went to the mall and I got you some shoes. Look at them. Look how cute they are.
You just fix them.
Baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Sorry. Come on. You left that thing back there?
His legs.
Shit.
That was funny.
I'd never seen any of those
I
ones.
know, they were funny.
Oh my god,
But I
that
was
first
like, how can I
one.
do this?
I would have known right away.
Because you've seen
Yeah.
You've seen
Oh
Wow.
We
the
good?
face right.
His face.
Yeah, we good. Those are awesome.
I know, it was funny. I
Fuck.
was laughing out loud watching those.
Man, yeah, they.
You had to watch them.
Shit.
It's a challenge of girls are like grabbing stuff from the back seat and on the way of pulling like their purses from the back to the front, whacking their husbands or boyfriends or whoever, the kids, in the face with their stuff. And it's funny because
I'll actually post that one on our actual page.
Yeah. It struck me funny.
And tag whoever posted that compilation.
Yeah.
Fuck, that was funny. That was awesome.
I just like their reactions. We good?
Yes.
And the one with the glasses at the end had me laughing because he's just looking at me like, what the hell? I'm trying to show me shoes I can't even see.
God damn it. Oh, that was funny. I like that. All right, we are going. Do you have any memes?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
there's like 3. The first one.
Okay.
That one. It's just it's a little chick and it's on a skateboard and it says, "This is how shredded chicken is made." You get it?
Yeah.
Shredding?
I get it. Yes.
I shred.
Fuck.
That was funny. The next one is Post Malone. He looks like Britney Spears.
Jesus.
My loneliness is killing me. Do you get it?
It's more like my loneliness because
Because
Post Malone, but my
Malone,
loneliness.
But she says in the video, my loneliness. But
It is so insulting when you ask me if I get it after these pictures.
But
You know
it's
that?
funny. Oh my gosh, because you can hear her voice in your head saying, "My loneliness is killing me."
She tells the joke and then you get it?
This one is more your humor. I saw.
All right.
I thought of you.
Woman. Oh my god.
It's a picture of like one of those traps like in cartoons where they prop something up with a stick and it's gonna drop when the bear or whatever mouse or something goes under there to get the cheese, and then underneath the trap is a White Claw, a lip gloss, and a line of cocaine with a 20 spot roll, and it says "Done fucking around tonight. I get me a woman."
That's funny.
Just basic one, but he's gonna get one.
That's awesome. Thank you. I get one. All right. God, you freaking pun. Those aren't even puns. I don't even know what you call those. God damn it.
And I don't remember where these came from. I've actually had them in my phone for a little while or saved on Facebook or something. I don't remember.
All right. I'll let you do your quote last because mine isn't that deep. I just.
Mine's not either, actually.
All right. There are billions of places out there that we know nothing about. The fact that we know nothing about them excites me, and I want to go out and find out about them. And that's what Science is by Brian Cox. You don't have to think deeply about this one. This is basically how I think about everything.
Word.
It's very exciting, and I really look forward to the unknown. And I don't know how far we're going to get before our time here is done. But I think with yesterday's launch, we are moving forward at a very rapid pace compared to past decades. So I just thought this was fitting for what went on yesterday.
Or even if you're 100, I'll try and shoot you to Mars.
Hell yeah.
Oh wait, I'll be 108, but I'll still be going.
Mm-hmm.
All right, my quote's okay too. It's nothing. It just says, kindness, what a simple way to tell another struggling soul that there is love to be found in this world.
Mm-hmm.
Period. With everything going on in the world, just wanted to share that.
So many fucking quotes going around right now
for
from
sure.
MLK to
I was gonna say that too.
everything,
No,
everything.
Just kindness, spread love, spread kindness. As much
Sweet.
as you can, make a change.
I like it, and I'm gonna leave it at that too. We don't have to get into anything. So, yes, everybody, we hope you all are safe out there. To our family and friends that do live in the big cities, we hope you're all safe. I hope everyone is practicing social distancing, even though things are opening up and at least being safe
We
and
can't
smart
say
about
that
it.
because we haven't been social distancing.
I mean smartly about it though.
Oh, well.
When it comes to, if we're out, we're sanitizing our hands, we're making, that you can still be smart and be out and enjoy life.
Yes.
I didn't mean to the effect of.
I'm like, 'cause I'm still hugging everybody.
Yes. Yeah. No. I meant there's still a way to, if you're gonna touch food, or if you're gonna touch surface. Don't
Yeah,
touch-
just be careful.
We know. So.
Just be careful.
But yeah.
Wash your hands. Don't cough on people. Don't get all up in their business unless they want you to.
Yes, you all know this. So.
And let's hope for phase 3 this week.
I know,
because that will allow my friends that own nail salons to open. That will allow our gyms to start opening officially. And we miss our Give Fitness gym. Bad.
I'm going to squat and deadlift till my ass falls off.
But he's only going to be able to squat like 150 pounds.
Oh my God, it's
Because I
going to
can
be
barely
crazy.
lift a 45-pound barbell right now on my back and do like 5 squats, and it's heavy as heck.
I know. I might have to hit up our supplier of this barbell and ask when should bring it back so they're ready.
Nah, he will. I know he's probably on top of that. I'm like, I don't want to give it back yet. I still use it.
I know.
Deadlifting yesterday, it felt good. Just not with weight, just bar.
So yeah, thank you everybody. We're excited to be back and going full speed ahead. If you have any suggestions on what you'd like us to cover or any fun challenges or segments besides Jamie hit me in the head with the purse in the car, I love that video. Let us know. And anything you want to add?
Nope. Go shop and get tan.
Yes. Anyways, guys, we thank you and we love you, and we will see you all next week. Go follow Salty Blowie on Instagram. Give us a like and subscribe if you can.
Word.
Bye, guys.
Peace.